I mean, I know I've been posting a lot, but I haven't been here a lot, it seems like. So, checking in, seeing what's up, seeing what's good with everyone. I don't have I do have my mic and I have my gimbal, but I figured let's just walk and talk, see how low-fi we can go, see how good we can go with, very low production. Seeing if, is it better to post more frequently? Do people like to see that? Or do we really need to pump up the production value, you know what I mean? So, I'm on my way to a coffee shop because I'm gonna go study. I literally just posted a short about this. And I have a few things I had to study for, prep for some positions that I'm looking at, and then also I think that's it really. I don't need to do too much more other than that. But yeah, I was looking for some positions at work, for work rather, and an apartment shopping. So I've been busy this week. Went with my son, we went and looked at places, and it wore me out. I was tired by the end of it. So it was a good time, but I forget today's Saturday. I've been really working, actually staying really busy this whole week, which is great, Now that I'm done with school and certification stuff, it's like, let's stay busy, let's stay productive. So that's what we're doing. But I'm wondering if I put this on a gimbal, we're gonna get smoother movement. I'll wait for a minute. We've only been live for about 2 minutes, so if you're here in chat, let me know how the sound is. Again, there's no mic, it's just straight from the phone today, but I figured let's just give it a shot. Let's see how it goes, Let's see, can I zoom out here? Nope, no zooming out today. Okay, so every time I go to this coffee shop, I try to walk there, and it's about a little over a mile, so you get 2 miles walk, which is great. You got to get those extra steps in, because if you don't watch out, by the end of the day you'll have no steps. So yay for steps. I think yesterday I got about 15,000 steps, which isn't a ton. I guess it's a lot, but compared to what I used to do. So just hanging, just seeing where to go. All right. I should probably talk about what's going on with the channel, right? What is going on with the channel that we got here. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for dropping on by. We're walking to my favorite coffee shop. I gotta go do some research for a job, or a few jobs actually, and just stay productive. I just finished my master's degree, and with my master's degree done, I figured, I'll take some time to do a certification, and now that's done. So now it's time to work. Try to grab some work in 2025, huh? It's crazy. So I've been posting a lot more shorts on that type of topic of certification, because that went really big on the other platform, right? And then also just productivity stuff, because that's really what I've been doing for the past 10 years, which is kind of weird, because I know that a lot of you have come to the channel and it's been about jump rope and some lighthearted stuff, cooking, which is all things that I do. I don't know what uff means, but what's up David? But for over a decade, I would say, gosh, I think going on, really, if I'm thinking about it, 15 years. Got some doggies here. Say over the last 15 years, I've been just productivity and work, but for my own benefit. I did some stuff on the channel, but yeah, it's time to kind of share that knowledge. David, how you doing today? Welcome on in. So all the study tips, all the productivity, I'll be dropping stuff about work, about documentation, about all these things. So if that's up your alley, great. If not, just let me know. There's always an option to opt out, right? So there's no problem there. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing now. Make another shift back to more professional stuff. Now that I've had my fun, I've learned how to use the social medias and stuff. But I want to hear from you guys, how's it going out on your side? What's the job looking like over there in your neck of the woods? How is the application process if you're applying? These are things that I really would love to know because I'm in it myself, and I kind of would love to have the help and the insight as well from people that have already done this. And even if you're not, if you're in the middle of doing it or considering doing it, that's great. So, and what type of jobs are you applying for? So for me, I mean, I can apply for a ton of jobs, but I applied for instructional designer, more like the content, social media stuff, and then also training as well. So I've been doing all these different types of jobs, looking for all those around that area, and I've been getting callbacks, which has been great. Some things that have really helped me are excuse me. All right, so some things that have really helped me are having a portfolio. That's one. Of course, a whole, career before this. I had 10 years in software engineering. But the big thing is having the portfolio, having the master's degree, and having the certification. All those things, and of course, a decade's worth of experience really help a ton. Really, really help. So I would say it's no one thing. Like on the channel, I've been talking about, this PMP certification. Very important, but in my experience, that's just one part of the puzzle. So if you think it's going to be your magic bullet to have like a certification in AWS, PMP, whatever the certification is, not really. You're going to have some sort of portfolio work. Now, I know for blue collar, it might be different. Honestly, the requirements are probably a lot more stringent, but I don't know for sure. So if anyone has any information on that, let me know. But then just showing that you can do the work. I have done a few things for free and heavily discounted so I could add it to my portfolio. So now I have some portfolio pieces that are for real work, for real companies, and that has really helped like level up my my quality or my brand. Basically, all the things that you're doing here are to help make the person hiring you be confident in that, and it's like a low risk hire. So what do I mean by that? Well, I mean that you can do the job. You've proven that you can do the job, and you have a wide breadth of knowledge. You're giving them enough touch points. So whether that's a lot of LinkedIn posts, you have a lot of demonstrations on like how to do your area of expertise, whether that be through examples, past work, referrals. All those things matter on getting a job now, and they always have, but it's a lot more front and center. I was doing this like way back in 2015, and doing this in 2015, people like thought it was kind of crazy, to be honest. They thought it was like, you're doing too much. No, not even close. You might be doing too much, but you're gonna get the job. Now, of course, it depends, right? Like if you don't have to, then don't. But if you're finding yourself struggling, maybe you need to, right? So those entry-level jobs, and I do mean entry-level, just get your foot in the door. That's the first cornerstone of your, your profile, your portfolio. Then work on your LinkedIn account, That's where you can like show who you are. Then the resume, right? Then maybe work on some personal projects. All those things are how I would approach getting a job. But I've done a lot of yapping. Let me know what you think. I know we've been live for what, 8 minutes? 8 minutes. And we're already at the coffee shop. Dang. Yeah, I didn't have any headphones today. So usually I put those bad boys in and I just listen. But I was like, I guess I'll just go live and it's not going to take too long. But take a look. We're already here. We're already here at the barbershop. Wait. So this is a hybrid coffee shop, barbershop. So with that said, that was a super short stream, but here we are. So I'll talk to y'all next time. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments about any career advice and stuff. I'm going through it. I'd love to hear about your experience and stuff. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.